Hi all, and welcome to a new Let's Play for EU4. Art of War's out. I've been fooling around for the last week or so, trying to figure out what I was going to do and dealing with some work issues. So what I've settled on is going for the Land of the Eastern Jade achievement, which is to take a Buddhist nation, mostly these nations here-ish, and colonize Mexico, somewhere over here. I'm not sure exactly where. It would be easier, I think, to pick Ayutthaya. They're sort of the regional power in Southeast Asia here, and they already have sea tiles. But Lan Xang seemed interesting to me. I didn't know the history of Lan Xang that much, so I decided to go with them. They are actually the full name of Lan Xang, which has two more words in it that I don't remember now. Translates to Million Elephants Under the White Parasol. What's nice about this is that it means that I have a goal after I colonize Mexico. I was going to colonize Mexico. That's relatively easy. Cross my fingers. I'm going to screw it up, I'm sure. But it should be a relatively easy situation to do. That said, I feel like restoring a very large elephant empire that's not Ayutthaya is something we can do as well. Buddhist, the actual empire existed from the late 1300s to around 1707. So there's a lot of history behind Lan Xang as being an empire. So we're going to try to expand. They at various points had parts of Lan Na. Parts of what we think of as Dai Viet here would have been part of the empire, depending on it. They were a monarchy at some point. They weren't. So it's an interesting history. We're going to go with Lan Xang. What this means, though, is that I need to balance Ming, who doesn't really dislike me, but doesn't like me, who's clearly the regional power, and Ayutthaya, who's also the regional power. So in some test games, I was always tempted to go for Dai Viet. They're coastal, we can get them in basically one grab. The problem is, anytime you go for Dai Viet, Ayutthaya is going to jump in. They will ally Dai Viet and jump in. Don't know why, but it literally happened 4 times out of 4 for me. So, in sort of response to that, I was playing around with other opens. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go after Champa. Champa gives me its 4 provinces. It's relatively easy to take. Ayutthaya doesn't appear to want to join in. You can get it pretty easily. And that gives you a little bit of expansion. Brings you up a little bit. Gives you time to make Ming like you more. And then you go after Khmer. Khmer you can not actually vassalize in one go. I'm going to annex Champa, but I might vassalize Dai Viet and or Khmer. You cannot vassalize it in one go. So I've alternating between, I think we may take some territory and may try to vassalize if Ayutthaya takes some territory off of them. We'll play that by ear. Dai Viet, however, we can. And so once we take some territory here, Ayutthaya is much more scared of us and will not do the ally thing with Dai Viet if they haven't already. So that's how we're going to play it. We are going to send, let's see here. The other thing to note, let's see here. We're going to set up first with our focus on admin, because we want to get to 4 admin tech to get the idea group, so we can get exploration. Hello, EU4, there we go. Exploration, which would allow us to get the colonist. The trick with Art of War is that they've changed around what's tropical and what's not. Tropical is this modifier for colonizing that makes it really hard to colonize, especially early game when you don't have a lot of bonuses. And they've split Taiwan into 3, but the bottom 2 are tropical. So we're going to send 1 to the top, which is not tropical, and hopefully we can get there and then start jumping islands to Hawaii, and then from Hawaii to Mexico. That's my current plan. We'll see if it works. So we are going to have to put our admin points in. Focus on admin. There we go. We are going to, let's see here. That looks good. Right. Diplomats and merchants. So let's see here. We want to make Ming like us more. I legitimately don't mind in this situation allying them early on as protection. It's tempting. Let's see here. And then we are going to fabricate a claim against Champa. We're going to want to do that against Khmer relatively soon, but not yet. And then let's see here. Rivals. Champa's going to be a rival. We're going to make Khmer a rival. These are people we want to go after. We're actually not going to make Ayat Haya a rival yet because I want to keep them as friendly as I can early on until I get a little bit bigger and can deal with them. We will rival Dai Viet, although we won't do anything with them. Now, merchants. Merchants, we're sort of in an awkward spot. Siam's a not great trade node, to be honest. So we can put one of our merchants here and collect from trade. Let's actually click on collect from trade. And then there's not much that we can do. It's not ideal. Siam flows out as one flow out area. We could try to, I haven't done this before. Let's try to collect up there. Let's see what happens if we collect up here. I suspect it's going to not help us that much, but it's worth a try to start. Let's see here. So we have our merchants set. We have our diplomats going exactly what they need to do. Yep, it's a starter node. It's really annoying. We do probably want to get some allies. We'll probably ally up here these two guys. Again, what we're worried about are these four. I'll deal with these later. We'll move east, but I want to deal with Khmer, Champa, Dai Viet, and get them out into me or allied to me as much as humanly possible. Another note, Ayat Haya has two vassals, Sukhothai, Sukhothai, and Lagor. So they can grow very quickly, and they have some automatic support in wars, which is pretty annoying. Let's see missions. Improve our prestige, improve relations with those guys, which, none of those things are going to happen immediately, so we're going to wait. This would give us a claim on Sang La, but we don't want to go after Dai Viet yet. So, we're going to unpause, speed up the game a little bit. Hopefully hang out on speed 3 or 4 is my guess. Are we not moving? We are literally frozen at November 12th. There it goes. That's a little bit better. Let's see here. Lance Alpha from Hoswai. We'll take that. And if this is Long Na, we'll take that. So those are the alliance offers that we wanted. That's good. Let's look at our military. We can build 3 more, which we're going to want to do. We have 2 cav already, so we're going to build 1 cav and... Who wants... No. And 2 spearmen, I think, is our plan. Okay, so that'll give us a full military. And we'll continue on. This is behaving very weirdly. There we go. Okay. So this is the standard open I found that works the best for Lan Xang, at least in the few tries I've had so far. This is the longest autosave ever. There we go. Who wants to be my ally? Pegu? No. Neither one of these do I really want. They're folks that we're probably just going to take over eventually, if we can get to them. But for now, we won't worry about it. We can recruit a general. We're going to want a general. That's true, but we're probably just going to pick our leader. I forget, is our leader or our heir better? Our heir sucks, so that's what we're going to deal with. I do not want royal marriages with my allies, because I suspect I'm going to want to break those eventually. Let's see here. You... Oh, he's not... Okay, well... Recruit a general, or take your... Oh, we'll recruit the general. It's military point... Wow. Wow. What a waste of points, but at least it's something. Sort of, what would my king look like if I made my king a general? Yeah, alright, fine. We'll set up our king. That's so depressing. What a waste. But nothing we can do about it now. Let's see here. We've got... All right. Let's see. Who has Ayat Haya allied with? That is the question. Is her autosave? Which, of course, takes forever no matter what we do. I hate you, autosave. Really? There you go. Pegu and Pagarong. I don't know where Pagarong is, but Pegu is not worrisome to me. Khmer has an ally with Lan Na. That's fine for now. Daviet is no allies. Chapa is no allies. So we're going to get pretty far in our goal here of nope. Still, I don't want a royal marriage yet. I should, let's see here, not fund my military until, oh, that's missionaries. Military until we need to go to war. That'll be a little bit. And let's see, we're going to take over to another month. I do think this is performing, video-wise, much weaker than in previous attempts, which is kind of annoying. Let's see here. Who did Ayat Haya accept a... Who is that? Kind of looks like a Belgian flag or something. Oh, wow. Where are they? Tiny. I have no idea where that country is, and I should know. That one. Okay. Our flag is very Western looking compared to everyone else, you know, which are much more iconic, typically. Weird. Okay, so our military is fully built now. Ming is starting to like us, which I'm very happy about. We're going to go up to, let's see here, end of the month. And we're auto-saving. I'm actually locally cloud saving now versus, locally saving as opposed to cloud saving now, because it was driving me nuts before, but it doesn't seem like it's made that much of a difference. We'll move those guys down there. Let's see here, what's going on? Khmer, Lan Na, that's fine. Ava, Lan Na, that's also fine. I don't really care. So in the past, Ming has. Right now, they seem to not be feeling that way. But I have gotten Ming to the point where they will at least be nice to me. They won't help me, but they'll be nice to me. If we can't do it, we can't do it. But they definitely have in the past. It's worth the diplomat to at least keep them a little bit more positive. Because they really are the scariest people. It's quite annoying. Let's look at my country. We have just +1 dip rep, which is sort of sad. We always want more now for the way we annex vassals, but we'll deal with that when it comes. Let's bring all the armies together. Can I set them here? Let's see. Yeah, I can. You all come down here. Champa is almost always a pushover, which is nice. I appreciate that. Do we want to grab an advisor early? Money-wise, we're just saving money. And again, our goal is to pump towards Idea Group as fast as possible. So let's think about this. Missionary Strength, Tax Modifier. Don't really care about missionary strength that much. Those are not the best. Just curious, what do I have here? Spy offense, great. Yeah, none of those are fun. You can always pick up military and grab like a discipline. That would be really nice early on and would help balance out our loss of military points. So maybe we'll do that instead. Um, gives us a little bit more military points. Let's do that. Alright. Good enough. Army. Come on, Cav. Come down here. Let's see here. You're going to come down. I really wish in Iron Man you didn't have to autosave. It is by far the worst part of playing this game. I much enjoy my games where I'm not Iron Manning. Royal Marriage, Prestige. No, we're not going after Daviet yet. Ayutthaya has... yeah, same people. Okay, nothing that I'm too worried about. We are going to take some aggressive expansion from Ayutthaya. That's the rough plan. I haven't flipped to all the advisors yet, but otherwise that's exactly it. Autosave. There we go. Let's unite these guys. Get rid of you. And let's see here. What else can we make sure we're doing? Actually, we need that claim to end, and then we're good to go, basically. Ming is just going to keep on... we're going to keep on doing this. It's not too bad a run. I do like our flag. It sort of has the elephant tusks things, and then I think that's the White Parasol. I'm not positive, though. Maybe that's a crown or something. I actually don't know. See, lots of money. That's good. We're still making that much money with one advisor? Did I read that right? It's actually not bad. Oh no, okay. I was going to say that was going to be incredibly cheap. We're still making a lot, so we may be able to pick up another advisor soon. We're going to get... let's see this claim in a little bit. So we'll probably get the claim right at the end of this video, and then in the next video we'll start our first war. I know this video I was a little bit more just doing, you know, set up stuff, explaining the plan, but I'm looking forward to this. I'm enjoying Art of War. I think this is a great expansion. There's some minor issues with it, but I think there's minor issues with every expansion when they come out. So we're going to, I think we're going to call it right when we get the claim, and we'll leave the war declaration for the next video, I think. Seems like a decent idea. And then after that, hopefully we are moving very quickly on the Khmer. That would be my goal, is to get to Khmer as soon as humanly possible. Ayutthaya does occasionally move on them. That's what I'm worried about. I prefer they didn't do it that early. Oh, I forgot. I'll have to talk about this more, but there's the new unrest and autonomy mechanics, which are pretty nice. I like them a lot. What's pretty nice about Lan Xang is where we start out. I don't think we have any unrest. We have a little bit of autonomy, and it's the southern areas here. Well, we gained a claim on a Daviet province. So yeah, it's just this right there. And other alliances. Don't care. Okay. So it's just that province which starts with autonomy, which is pretty cool. And autonomy ticks down at a minus like 0.1 every month because we're at peace. So you wind up dropping autonomy reasonably quickly when you're at peacetime, which is kind of nice. So that'll drop down for a little bit longer, but we're about to get our claim right on schedule too. There's our claim against Daviet that we already picked up, or we knew we were going to. Come on, autosave. Maybe. Okay. And then we should be 3 more days, 4 more days. away from... There we go. So we have our claim against Champa. So that is perfect timing for this. We have our first claim. We will be, next episode, going after Champa, which will be our first step towards getting to the ocean and out to Mexico. So thank you guys very much for watching. I know this is the first video of this series, so if you enjoyed it, if you're excited by the series, throw a like my way. If you haven't seen something I've done before, feel free to check out my other videos, and if you want to, subscribe. Thanks for spending your time with me. Have a good night.